Hi everybody. I've been scouting around the net, looking at bits and pieces and seeing if I could come up with something. And I fell upon a tune called "Tales of the Raggy Tramline." Now this was a tune that I believe, if my memory serves correctly, was off the very first Shadows album. And there's lots and lots and lots of versions of this tune on the net. So it seems to me it's a fairly popular tune, but no one has done a tutorial or a guitar lesson on how to play it, which I thought was would be a good idea to do. I mean, obviously, if everybody seems to be playing it, maybe some people want to learn it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I approach the tune myself. It's in the key of C, in the key of C major, and I'm going to run through it bit by bit and see if I can't show you how to play this tune. So hang on for a minute for Tales of a Raggy Tramline and I'll get right back to you. So right, Tales of a Raggy Tramline. Now when it starts, there's a really nice bit of drum work in it, in the backing track, and what you're going to do there to go along with the drums, you're going to play a C major chord. That one, that's at the 8th fret, but what you're going to do, you're going to slide it down from the B above it, which goes like this. You do it 4 times. That's while then there's another bit of a drum roll, and then it comes in with the main verse. Now the thing is, with this tune, it is rather quick, and if you the backing track that I used was a UB Hank one, but if you can't get a UB Hank or you haven't got access to UB Hank's backing track CDs, Gore and Tankred has got it on his website again, along with the tablature, I believe, and he's quite happy for you to download that and try it. So if you once you get the backing track and you start playing, you'll realise that it's the drums are quite an essential part throughout the tune, and the timing is quite critical as well. But you'll get it. I mean, I'm going to show you how I played it, and you'll be able to play it after you've seen the way I'm going to show you. You'll be able to play this tune quite okay, but it's not an easy one. It's quite a tricky one to do, but a nice one to get under your belt and into your guitar vocabulary if you can. Okay, so I'll come back to that's the first part anyway. Okay, so off we go on the first part. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play the backing track at the speed that is normal speed for this tune, and then I'm going to slow it right down, because you can't learn it at that speed when you're first trying it. You've got to play it slowly. So I'm going to play the first part of the backing track at normal speed, and then I'll slow it down for you. So you can tell by that first part with the playing at normal speed that it's really tricky to get into the tune when it's played at tempo, because you've got to come right in as the drums stop, to bring in the first verse. But what I'll do, as I say, I'll slow it down to just over half speed, and do it again. And if you just watch where my fingers are going, it's going to be. I'm going to start on the 4th string at the 5th fret, first note. You're playing the little chords there. Right, listen for the intro for the first note. Again. That is the whole of the first part. Now, as I've explained in past lessons when I've done these little tutorial things, it's essential. I find it essential to have the tab or write the tab out. If you're sufficiently along the old guitar road in order to be able to tab your own tunes out, then all the better. As I say, this one I think is on. I haven't checked, but I would think that Goran has done the backing tablature for this on his site, and it's really helpful to have the tablature to follow, because the notes do come at you quite fast. And as I say, I always make a point of, whenever I'm learning a tune, to do the tablature. But anyway, that's up to the individual. We move on to the second part. I say, so we come to that middle section, and you're going to start off on the B note, which is that note there, B note, and that is the 4th fret, 3rd string. And you're going to go up to the C note, and then to the D note, all on that string, and then end up on that G note there, which is the 4th string, 5th fret, and it's resolved on that section each time. So this is the first part. Then it goes from the C to the D, up to the E on that second string, resolving onto the G, up to the D, E, F. Do that again. Right, so that's that middle section complete. So you're starting off on the 3rd string, B note. F note, E note, D note, C note, D note, and that is that middle section. But what I'll do, I'll put the backing track on again, and we'll play all the way through to that point, still keeping it at slow speed. Here we go. First time through, second time through. middle bit. Okay, so you finished that middle section, and you've ended up on the resolved on this one four times. Now you're going to start again from the top. So we go into the music again, little drum roll. And then it goes into the it finishes up on there, and then it goes to the B flat, A note, and that section takes you right up to the drum break in the middle. We'll do that, just do that once again. We're resolving on that C there, and that is that section completed. So after the drum break, you're going to go back completely and play the whole thing through again, almost to the end. Right, but what I'll do, I'll take you right the way through to the end bit, and then I'll move the webcam up higher, because you're going to be up on the 12th fret. But we'll go through. After the drum break, the drum break's just finished, and we're going to start again. And then what you're going to do then is going to play the end part, which is a repeatable section. We'll do that next. So we finished up on the when we were coming up to the final stage now. We finished up with this bit here, didn't we? So when it comes to the ending like that, you've got to repeat that twice, and then you're going to transfer yourself up here. But we'll just replicate that as we were going to do it. So we do it the ending. Put a bit of whammy in there if you want to. Now you're going to go up here now. You're just going to start on the 13th fret, 2nd string. And that is how you end it. We'll just do that again up here. 13th fret, 2nd string, 1st string, 10th fret, 12th string, 12th fret, 1st string, little C chord there, flatten that at the 10th, and what that is, that little chord there is that I'm sure you'll know what a D chord is at the 2nd fret. The D chord, where you slide it all the way up. The D is the same fingering, and you get up to there, and it becomes a C, and then you go down to the B to finish it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to play through at the normal speed, just to give you an indication of how it's going to be. You're going to have to get it up to speed at some point. Remembering we've been playing it at slow speed up to now. So what I'll do, I'll finish off this little lesson thing with playing through Tales of a Raggy Tramline at a normal speed for you. Okay, here we go. Again. Little bit. Again. Drum break. Here we go. Again. Thirteenth fret. And that is Tales of a Raggy Tramline. So have a go at that. Hope you get on alright. Have a bit of fun with it and make it your own. Thanks very much for viewing. I'll catch you later. Bye bye for now.